Hey guys, I'm Ryan Allaire, and I have a special guest, Kevin Harrington, the man of the hour, why we're all here. As you know, we launched The Perfect Pitch, and we're on day 2 of the pre-launch. And today is a really, really cool case study, being biased, because we're talking about my case study, right, and how I pitched you, Kevin. And the cool part about that is anyone can do this, right? They can implement this perfect pitch process to any business, right? It doesn't discriminate. It's literally, I've seen this work time and time again with your results, with my results. And the cool part is the purpose of this, right? And why we're all here, Kevin. And I want to address that. I know we call it the 30-30-30 kind of behind the scenes. And first, Kevin, thank you so much, because, let's address this. Kevin is in Hong Kong right now, had like a 17-hour day. So thank you so much for being here, first of all.
Hey, Ryan, I'm used to 17-hour days, but thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Let me just say a couple words, because the perfect pitch is a culmination of somewhere north of 35 years for me, because that's how long I've actually been in the market taking pitches, right? So when I was one of the creators of the infomercial, going all the way back to the early 80s and 35 some years ago, I would go to trade shows, the houseware show, the hardware show, take pitches from people. So I was taking pitches from Billy Mays and, George Foreman and, some amazing people. Jack LaLanne pitching me on his juicer, and yes, let's do it. So, then Mark Burnett said, hey, Kevin, come on Shark Tank. And, I did, hundreds of pitches. I did, segment after segment. I took 175 segments that I ended up doing on Shark Tank. And there was one thing after 35 years of taking pitches, literally tens of thousands of pitches, I saw the good pitches and I saw the bad pitches. I saw the ones that got funded, the ones that we invested in, the ones that we threw to the wayside. And so that's what the perfect pitch is all about. It's taking the best of the best of the best techniques and showing anyone out there, whether you're an executive assistant, in a startup position somewhere, or you're running a sales department and you need to teach the perfect pitch to the people that are working for you, or you're an entrepreneur, or you're a web developer, or you're a digital marketer. There's techniques here all the way across the board that will apply to each and every person out there. If you're raising money, it's going to be great also. At some point or another, every entrepreneur is going to go raise some money, get partners, get investors, get on a TV show, find a publisher to publish your book, whatever it might be. But for me, it also involves, you mentioned the 30-30-30. It's sort of a quick story. I spent the first 30 years of my life kind of getting a lot of knowledge and doing deals and smaller entrepreneurial activities. Then it was towards the end of that 30 years, I got into this crazy infomercial business that I've been in for the last 30 plus years. And that was the next 30 years of my life. And that was taking the pitches and doing billions of dollars in sales. And then, by the way, this is my birthday week. I just had my 62nd birthday this week. And so this is my next 30 years. Okay. So my next 30 years, I've been there, done that, done, like I said, many, many products, lots of successes, done plenty well financially. So I'm saying my next 30 years, and this is what I'm doing here in Hong Kong. We had 3,000 plus people that came to our events here in Hong Kong in the last few days. And now I'm finished today. We just finished an hour ago. I'm off to Singapore in about 5-6 hours, and we're going to do the same thing in Singapore. So I'm teaching people how to do a perfect pitch in Hong Kong and Singapore. And of course, what are they doing? They're pitching me their business, their idea. And I'm going to be funding some of these deals while I'm here. I funded an amazing deal this afternoon. So this is my next 30 years of my life is teaching, helping entrepreneurs, and helping people take their business to the next level. I'm excited to be here.
And I love that you hit on that, because the whole focus of this, right, is people think, oh, I need the perfect pitch when I become successful because I'm going to pitch Kevin Harrington or pitch a Shark and Shark Tank or whatever that is. And that's true, but really you need the perfect pitch in order to become successful. Because I remember using this on my boss to show I was valuable and worth more money just to get a raise. And then how I was able to get a promotion. And then how I was able to, start off And the funny part is when I perfect pitched you, more or less, right, to make this partnership, when I first met you, you know, I was rebuilding, right? I lost everything, right? I was literally was on before that was on drugs and was homeless, and even before that, to backtrack, my parents, right, we grew up poor, and we had some things moving on personally, but I found a mentor that showed me what to do. Then I had some success. Then my worst nightmares came true, right? And then I literally went ahead and lost everything, became my parents essentially, and was on drugs, and it was terrible, terrible time. But then the perfect pitch got me back into the game, got me back to the workforce. I was able to get back into the game and went ahead and was working for someone else, and I needed a raise. This was just like 6 years ago. And I said, okay, how can I use the perfect pitch to get a raise? And I did, was able to make more money. And then I was able to perfect pitch to get interviewed by you. This was 5 years ago, right, to backtrack, and then to work with you side by side, and then just to continue working the way, right, have an opportunity. And my point is right, we've done this, but how other people can do this, where the cool part is literally, I've seen this, and tons of people use this, from pitching their boss to being able to use it in, for example, an affiliate promotion, right? And because a lot of people watching this right now are involved with, let's say, JVZoo or affiliate platform, that they're selling products, looking to make money on the side, looking to do things, whatever that is. And the perfect pitch essentially is perfect. It can help people write email reviews, help people make perfect pitch the best Facebook post, right? So they can go ahead and get that out to the world. To make a video review or video review access to something that's going to be a tool to someone else that in turn ends up making them money. So the perfect pitch literally can be brought down to writing an email to, you know, and those are the fundamentals that I want to apply here. And Kevin, we had some questions come into us. And I want to ask you a couple questions on the spot. I know you had a long day teaching people. People are pitching you their products over in Asia, and we're not here to pitch you on this, but I want to go ahead and get some of your perfect pitch rebuttals. So let's say, for example, right, I'm an affiliate looking to promote a product, right, on a platform. And this is actually a question that came in. And question for you is, in order to get approval access to promote this, a lot of people aren't starting off where they tell you your stats. They say, okay, you've sold 25 products, you sold 30 products, 100 products. Well, people haven't sold one yet. So for me as a vendor, you have to get permission just in order to be able to promote something as an affiliate. So how would you use the perfect pitch as a brand new newbie getting involved with an affiliate company to promote their product and say, I want to promote this for you? What's a good angle someone could use?
So, I mean, look, first of all, in the perfect pitch course that we have, it's a very extensive product in terms of all of the features, functions, steps that are involved. We have 10 steps, then we give you more. We have a summary 3-step process so you don't forget it. If the heat of the moment, you're like, oh my God, I got to give a perfect pitch. It's like you're like, one day I was in an elevator with somebody. It's like I've got to come up with that perfect pitch. So, you know, but just, you know, so a perfect pitch doesn't always mean you need all 10 steps either, by the way. You can, if you got time to review it, you can take maybe 2 or 3 of the steps, combine them to create the perfect pitch, because sometimes you don't have all, you know, you might only have 30 seconds, right? But, you know, one of the things that we talk about in the perfect pitch is how to create amazing testimonials, right? Now, I'm in the infomercial business. I've been in that as seen in TV business for 35 years. When Tony Little first came to me to pitch me his product, he was a bodybuilder and he was a personal trainer. And I said, Tony, I said, that's all great, but what's in it for the customer? Why is the customer going to buy into you? I need to see amazing transformation, and I need to see great testimonials, right? Mm-hmm. So, but the testimonial isn't just the user. There's 5 different types of testimonials. So if you're trying to get a product in JVZoo, you know, having credibility with other people in the industry that might be a testimonial for you is one way to leverage your credibility. Mm-hmm. So creating a testimonial base of users, mm-hmm. of professionals, of celebrities, of editorial, clinical data, whatever. We can keep going on and on. But the bottom line is who can vouch for you in high professional fashion, okay?
So you know what, Kevin, not to interrupt you, man, but this was dead on, because literally you made like something here that was really huge, what you just said, because behind the scenes we're doing the perfect pitch launch, right? And people are asking affiliates to promote this. And they're doing exactly what you did. The people that we approved said, hey, I'm so-and-so. I don't have this huge 10,000 sale record like other people do, but I did training through so-and-so and so-and-so. And they name drop people that I said, oh, I know them, approved. And I approved people based off that. So, wow, it's funny because you're selling this, right? But I just watched it go full circle and how it worked for us on our launch.
This is one of the steps of the perfect pitch, is leverage your credibility with the testimonials that you can surround yourself with and basically, get the deal done, right? So, and by the way, that is, we're only giving highlights here. We can't give you the whole course, or you don't need it, right?
Right.
The testimonials is there. It's chapters long inside what we're doing. It's not a get a testimonial, right?
This is the cool part. Is exactly what you said. Is the way how it's built out. It's step by step, so you could literally jump in at any spot. So it's like, okay, you need this area, testimonial part. And then you have so you could literally go through the perfect pitch, and the way how it's formulated, it walks you step by step. So anyone and everyone, skill level, skill set, beginner, if you're making money already and you're needing that more expertise, awesome. It gives everything in between from guru status to complete beginner. So that's really, really cool. I see some more questions coming in here. And someone right here is asking us, let me be able to scroll down, on a guy named Andy is saying he's an author, and he's saying he's looking to use the perfect pitch to get more book sales. So if someone's working with authors, because I know that's a whole industry in itself, people work with local business owners and authors and help them craft their stuff. How would you recommend for an author could use the perfect pitch?
Well, so I don't know if this is in writing the book or getting, a publisher to assist you, but I mean, one of the things when I think, and I've written a number of books, right? So one of the parts of the perfect pitch that I love, and anybody that's going to read a book, is, if you can talk about magical transformation, this is what people come to us for. This is what people come to me for. This is why people go on Shark Tank. They're looking for magical transformation in their business life, right? And many times they'll say, I don't want just the money from the shark. I want the Rolodex of the shark. I want to change my life. I want a magical transformation. If I'm pitching a publisher and I've got a book idea, if I can show the publisher that this book shows people how to transform their life from A to Z, and this is what it's all about. The power of magical transformation. I mean, magical transformation in the world of beauty, proactive cosmetics. It's an acne product. You go from pizza face to clear skin. Right. Magical transformation. That company just sold for $2.2 billion. Wow. Two friends of mine, Guthrie and Renker, Bill Guthrie, Greg Renker. They used magical transformation to become billionaires. This was just one part of the perfect pitch that they used. They also used testimonials. So I mean, literally, you could create a multi-billion-dollar business on testimonials and magical transformation. So an author that's writing a book or pitching a book, this is just off the top of my head. I could go through the list and find probably 2 or 3 other things, but this is one of my favorites. I used it for Tony Little. I used it in Jack LaLanne's stories. It's an amazing thing. In fact, even Zig Ziglar talks about how transformation is powerful. So
I love it.
Again, just one of the many, many steps that we talk about in our program.
So this is so cool because we're really talking about the testimonial part of it, the magical transformation. These are all things people need to have. So if you're doing an affiliate promotion, talk about the magical transformation, whatever that the software, right? Whatever that is. Yeah, so if it's a author, whatever the book does, right? What's the purpose of that to market it or whatever it is? So I love this because literally, and someone just asked about an example on creating a video for their e-commerce listings. Same exact process you're talking about. So you can plug in and adapt this to any business, any niche. If
Just
people,
quickly on the video. Quickly on the video. I've done, literally thousands of videos over the years, right? One thing I learned the hard way, if you're doing a video in any form of media, whether it be TV, Facebook, whatever, you've got 8 seconds to get their attention in a powerful way with a problem. Okay, so this is another step of the perfect pitch. You've got to tease them within 8 seconds, show a problem, and start into the solution by the end of that 8 seconds. And you think, wait a minute, how can you do that so fast? Every single commercial I ever shot, whether it was Tony Little, Billy Mays, George Foreman, what did I do? I teased you to get your attention with a problem within 8 seconds, because if I didn't get you within 8 seconds, you're not listening to the rest of the pitch, and you're off onto doing something else. Because in today's world, there's so much distraction, so many things going on. Snapchat, iPads, iPhones, this one, that one, the movie to watch, whatever it might be, another internet site to go to. Yeah. You need to grab them within 8 seconds, tease them, and then, by the way, you please them with the solutions to the problem, and then you seize them with the irresistible offer. So that's just a quick little summary of doing a perfect pitch. Tease them, please them, seize them, because now you've got their attention with a problem. You've seized them. You've pleased them with the solutions to the problem, magical transformations, and amazing, demonstrable activities. And then you have to please and seize with the irresistible offer at the end. Because a pitch can be so great, but if it doesn't have an unbelievable offer, and that creates value stacks. And again, I'm trying to get too much information into one answer here.
No, you're right though.
We could just keep going. I could go for hours with some of the elements here, but that's just a little taster of
right.
what you need.
Well, Kevin, so here's the thing, man. I know that you're in Hong Kong. I know that you're doing business deals. I know that it's middle of night there and you have a crazy day. So here's the thing. October 24th, we arranged a special VIP webinar with you, right? And that,
yes.
I'm sure, or I hope you know by now. If not, surprise. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Make sure I know the time because I'm flying all day that day.
Yeah. So we'll make sure we have all that. So
I'm flying home from Singapore. Okay.
Oh, nice. So everyone that's watching this was awesome, right? So everyone that's watching this, make sure you show up to the webinar on the 24th. Because we're going to give awesome content, awesome information. Kevin has more up his sleeve, a ton more, so you can get the perfect pitch to land the best affiliate deal, the best book promotion, the best video course review, whatever it is you're doing right now in your marketing. And there's actionable steps right now. Go ahead and ask a JV or an affiliate vendor if you can JV with them and if you can be an affiliate, and use the strategy that Kevin just recommended. Name drop. Say, I've done this course, done that course. I'm reputable to go ahead and be one of your affiliates. That alone was a great tool people can implement in their business today. So just imagine what you're going to get on this webinar on the 24th. So
one last thing. I used the perfect pitch to get on Shark Tank. I used the perfect pitch to get on Good Morning America, The Today Show, The View. If you're going to talk to a producer of a TV show, you use the perfect pitch, boom, you're on. I'm telling you, anybody out there, and these are they seem insurmountable, but it's a formula. We teach you the formula. It's simple. We're going to have another webinar on it coming up here. I think you said October 24th.
Yes.
Let's confirm that date, but amazing stuff, Ryan.
And then one last thing.
Hanging with you. Yeah, go ahead.
So for everyone watching this right now, we're on Facebook. So go ahead and like this post, right? You want to share this post and comment pitch me, right? PITCHME. And what we're going to do, and also tag 2 people that can benefit from this, because we always know people can benefit from this training. And what we're going to do is we're going to private message you on Facebook, an awesome resource, free of charge, right? It's going to be instantly, you're going to get an awesome gift from Kevin and myself. So do that right now. Make sure that you show up on the 24th because seats are limited. We're using GoToWebinar. We have 1,000 seats. This is a worldwide launch, so you might get booted away if you're not early. And Kevin, thanks so much, man. I know you're super busy, and
Hey, not too busy to hang out with you, Ryan. It's a pleasure, and it's my goal to bring this message to the world. And let's hope we get lots of folks that understand how powerful this can be. So thanks for having me today. Good seeing you, buddy.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.